Hello, it's really good to see you here today, and I'm glad that you've joined me for doing the conditioning class. What you'll notice today is I'll be using different sets of different weights. So intensity comes from not only working each exercise for 2 minutes, which is a fair chunk of work, but also we'll be going up in weights as well. So I'm going to be using a 3, a 4 and a 5, and then I'll be doing again a 4, 5 and 6, and then my last round will be 3, 4 and 5s again. And it's going to be 12 minutes per round, so do pace yourself. I will remind you as you go. Okay, so a group of weights that you feel that you can work in that will increase in intensity. You're going to need a mat because we're getting on the floor. You'll need a water bottle, take water whenever you want to. Okay, if you're ready to go, just grab your weights for me, get them by the side, and we will start with our warm-up. And we're going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to lift those arms up. Just doing that kick out. Good. I'm going to extend that to a kick out with the arms over the head. Up. Good. My rib cage is down and in. I can feel that tension on my abs already. I'm going to do a step leg curl. Here we go. Step leg curl. Lovely, good. Arms, remember, I'm getting them across, working my pecs, driving those elbows back. Lovely. Drive them back. Keep your shoulders low. Now double that up for me. Double it up. So really feel that hamstring working for you to get that leg up. A little bit of a stretch out on the front of the thigh for the other leg. Lovely, good. Get that lift. Lovely, good. Now up and over. Feel that you can do that rainbow with your shoulders pulled back down and in. So already feel that your lats are working for you. Lovely, good. So go under control. My rib cage is down and in. It's not coming up with my arms. I'm going to get a little bit more of a turn on this. Squeeze it round. Lovely, good. Elbows just shoulder height. Drive the elbow round. Take that twist with it. Lovely, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm coming out wide. And I get that drop down and lift up. Push your bottom back. Good. What feels like a wide squat. Good job. Pushing it back. Now I'm going to reach down with that as well. Little reach down. So bending over. But I'm trying to keep my back flat. Straight rather, not flat, straight. And get that tap down each time. Well done. I'm going to roll those hips. Opening out those hip flexors. All the time I've got my zip and hollow on. I'm just going to go around the other way. Good. Still keeping this stance. Push bottom right back. Have that nice straight back now coming out of your hips. Then do a little roll over. Let your head drop. Bring your head back up. And then still feel you've got those straight legs and your hips are pushing forward. Lovely, good. Dropping down. Really feel that stretch out in the backs of the legs. And well done. Lovely, good. One leg back, nice and strong. Roll that arm. Feel nice and loose through the shoulder. My core pulled in. So again, nothing else is going, just that arm. I'm going to come up onto that leg, do me a little runner. Lovely, good. Onto the other side. Give me that roll. I've pushed that heel into the floor, so it always still feels like a little calf stretch on that there. Good. 4, 3. Then you transfer your weight to your front leg. Push that elbow back. Bring that knee up. Now I'm going to come into the middle. Just to lift up. Opening out those ankles. Now bring those arms in, just the other way. Good, just working through, opening out those shoulders, between those shoulder blades. Arms just nice and loose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Just a little jog right underneath your hips. Shoulders pull back down and in, your core, so your legs can go really fast. Lovely, good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and just give it a little shake off. Okay, good work. Are we ready for our first 2 minutes of exercise? I'm going to pick up a 3 kilogram weight in each hand, and it's going to be 1 squat, out. Then it's almost like a lat controlled drop. And then I do that squat again, out, and that control drop. So it's all going to be all about the shoulders, and then again my lats, my core keeping control the whole time. My legs getting a bit of work out of that as well. Okay, lovely, good. So pick up the lighter set of the ones that you've chosen, and we'll get ready to go. Just coming in on those beats. 5, 3, 2, 1. So my back straight, like that there. Out into the Y, control it back down. Lovely, good. Then do me that squat again. Remember that back, nice and straight. Don't let yourself roll over. You don't have to hurry these. That work will build up. 2 minutes of work. Lovely, good. Drop it down, out, into that Y. So it's not above your head, it's a wide one, which is really going to work those shoulders for you. Lovely, good. Out into that Y, then down. It's almost like a W at that point. There, good. You're the middle of that W, you're the middle of that Y. Core pulled in. Good work, well done. Little time check. We've got 1 minute, 15 left. Good, so do not hurry it. Pace yourself. Don't forget about what the legs are doing to get you up out of that squat. Here, pushing up, glutes, arms, lats, back down and in. My core pulled in the whole time. Out, drop down. Good work. Back, drop, push up through your glutes, get me that wide. Good, your time check. 35 seconds to go, you're doing great. Just that last little 30 seconds to go. Good, up, out, down. Put them back together again. Good work. Drop. Feel that in the glutes. Glutes are still helping me. My lats, that controlled drop. Last little bit now. Put it back together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. I'm moving up a set. Now this time, I bring my weights onto the mat. It's going to be the 4s. I'm going to go from Pike into plank. You can drop your knees into an incline if you want to. Lift me up a weight. Walk my hands back into that plank. Back into that Pike. Back into that plank. Lift up the other weight. So again, you could be in an incline plank or a full plank by the time we got to the end. And again, core working for me. My back to shoulders working for me all the time. Okay, are we ready to go? Just set that up. That arm width apart. So I know where I'm going. Okay, so my shoulders working for me all the time. I'm back into my Pike here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm coming down. I'm choosing whether to drop and do a lift, and then I go back up into my Pike again. So it's a controlled walk out with your hands. You can stay in that full plank, like that there, and then come back up into your Pike. Walk it forward, drop it down, give me that lift. Remember, you have got 2 minutes of work, of which you have now got 1 minute 30 left to do. Just one arm, then the other. Just get me that lift. Come down, feel strong. You can drop your knees, remember, and feel that work. My core really has to keep nice and even. Lovely, good. Coming down. I can do a full plank or one of those incline. Up again, so you're able to work those shoulders. Lovely, coming down. Give me that lift back with that other arm. Good work. Under a minute now. Wait till you're in that incline plank or a full plank. And then we get that lift. Feet are wider than my hips in that plank. So I've got a good strong base, so when I get down to here, I can firmly get that lift. Good work now, guys. You have got 25 seconds left. Give me that lift. Coming up. Lovely, good. Come through with me right to the end. Got those lift, work it back, down to single figures now. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. This is where I pick up my heavier weight again, and I'm going to go with a 5, but it's just a single 5. I'm going to show you what you're going to do with it. You're basically doing a lunge, but like a lunge woodchuck in that. It's in the middle. When it goes down, it goes over, it comes up, then I get a little lift. So it always comes back to here in the middle. Down, up, lift it out. Good, so always with my core really working for me. Are we ready to go? We have some seconds left, so think about that. We're coming back into that lunge. So again, I drop down through the middle. My arms go out to the side, but I do not twist or turn on it. Okay, I drop down, my arms go out. They come back up. I go up, they go out. Lovely, good, drop down. So it's like a 2-part wood chop. Good. Again, drop. Up, out. Whoop. Don't let it take you with it. Drop down. Good. We keep that core pulled in. Coming up, going out. Across the body. Lovely, good. Drop. Lift. Out. Now, this is going to be quite difficult. Up, out, and down. Lovely, good. Time check. 1 minute 19. Good work. Up, out. Good, so again, it's going to be one way, the whole way. Remember which leg you did, because the next time round, you'll be doing the other leg, going the other way. Good, getting it down to the side, but you drop right through the middle. Now, lovely, good. You have got 50 seconds left. You're doing good, well done. You can feel this. I know I've put my left leg out. Good, dropping down. Up. Lovely, good. I almost feel like I'm stretching out that back leg by the time I've dropped it down there. Good. Just about to finish our first 6 minutes. Then I go back to those 3 kilogram again. Lovely, good. Keep it under control. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Back to your 3s. 1 squat over the head, 1 lunge. Up over your lunge over the head. Okay, good work. Here we go. With our 3s. Shoulders back down and in. Core pulled in. 3, 2, 1. 1 squat over my head. 1 lunge back, get low, come back in again, over your head without your rib cage moving, without your waist moving. Okay, lovely, good. Squat, back over your head, into a lunge, out of your lunge and stand, and up. Squat. Lovely, good. So that work does build up. Lots of shoulder work to be done and stabilisation work to be done in this first circuit. Lovely, good. Into my lunge. Over my head. Squat. Into that lunge. Good. You have got 1 minute left. Oops, over the head. Lift my overhead, 1 there. Good. Up, over your head, back into your squat. Down, so your arms are going to get tired just because we've got that 2 minutes of work to do. Lovely, good, down, coming up. Make each one a good one. Now as you get tired, don't feel that you can drop down and sort of throw your arms around. Squat, over your head. Back into my lunge. Back into your squat. Lovely, good. That work is building up. We're coming down to single figures now. You are doing great. Will be challenging, but that's what we want. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Back to your pike, into your plank or into your incline plank, up to you. Feet are just a little bit wider than my hips. Okay, we have got 8, 7, 6, 5. So I'm going to get into my plank, core pulled in. I'm going to walk forward, my feet are out, and I get that lift. Lovely, good. And then I come back into my pike, but I don't come to standing up. I let my shoulders do that work for me. Good. I'm back into my pike. Coming down, hold your plank. Good, coming back. And remember, here, you can drop your knees, keep your plank, if you feel that works better for you. Both of them you'll be getting a good amount of work from. We've got 1 minute 20 to go. So again, just work that all the way through into that plank or that incline. Give me that lift. Lovely, good. You've now got your last minute of this exercise in this session before we start on that woodchuck again. Remember which leg you used before, because you'll be using the other leg. Lovely, good. Walking it back. "40 seconds left. Down into that plank. Work with me now, just keep going. Remember, fitter and stronger. Up, 15 seconds left. Doing really good. Well done. Up, into single figures now. 4, 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. I'm coming up, I'm getting those out of my way. And I have my left leg forward. So this time it's my right leg. And it is that wood chop. And it's a whole 2 minutes of work on one side. So the intensity really does build up. So I'm getting into my lunge first. I'm just walking that leg back. Okay, as I go down, out to the side. As I come up, then get me that lift. Lovely, good. Drop, out to the side. Bring it in first, come up, and then extend those arms. Lovely, good. So again, my rib cage down and in, especially as I come up to here, and I have to get that lift up and across. And my core is keeping me well centered there. Lovely, good. And out. Drop down right through the middle, outside of your thigh, back into the middle, come up, out to the other side. Good, so we're testing our core all the time. Keep that belly button pulled in towards your spine. Good, and get me that lift. Drop it down. Bring it into the middle. Up, yep, good. Again, that back of that back leg will start to feel tired in this. And out. Drop. Coming in. Out. Just to the side. Lovely, good. And out. Time check, 45 seconds left. Lovely, good. Good, really feel that you can work that last 45 seconds. Stay with me. Out and down. Up. Over. Lovely, good. And each time I get that up with my arms, I'm not really twisting through my waist, I'm just getting that lift. And I'm getting that rib cage down and in, so I know my core is working for me all the time. Lovely, good, and up. Good work. 15 seconds left now. You've already done that other 30 seconds. Lovely, good. We can work this through to the end. Last bit of your first circuit. Good, coming up, out, down, and well done. 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Good work. We are moving on to our next circuit. This time I'm working 4 5s and 6s, 1 4, 1 5, and then a set of 6s, or your set of your heavier weights. Okay, on our first one, I'm going to be down here. I'm picking up my 4. I'm going to use that goblet stance with my arms, like that there, like holding it, and it has to be up towards the ceiling each time. So I'm getting a tricep lift, then I drop down, and then I push up. Then I get a tricep lift again. So remember, it's about locking off those elbows each time. My ribcage stays down and in the whole time. Okay, are we ready to go? Grab me that weight, and remember, palms are up to the ceiling for this to work. Okay, so I'm here. As I straighten my arms, that weight is still facing towards my head. I drop it down, I drop down. I come up, and I get that lift. Then I hold it behind me, hold it behind my head. I don't bow forward. I just drop my hips down and then squeeze my hips back up again. Drop and up. Lovely, good. Dropping it down. Push up and then get me that tricep lift. Good, dropping it down. Up, get me that lift. You've got 1 minute 25 to go. Good, so again, you can have your toes back or tucked under, whatever you feel is comfortable for you. Lovely, good, and then get me that tricep lift. Dropping it down, starting to really feel it on that tricep, so make each one a good one. Remember, it's just back over your head when you get that drop down. Lovely, good. You're now in under 1 minute. And get me that lift. Lovely, it's going to be quite a burner on those triceps, especially if you stick with that heavy weight. I've stuck with a 4. And get me that lift. 2 minutes of work. It is a really good chunk of work to be doing. I'm keeping as straight as I can. Lovely, you have got 35 seconds left. You're in that last bit now. Lovely, that last quarter of work. Think about it in quarters. Every 30 seconds is a quarter. And you on that last one now. Lovely, good. Last 20 seconds. We can do this. Stick with me. Drop. Lift. Up. Good work. Each time my palms facing towards the ceiling. Driven up there by my triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And well done. We're getting on our fronts now with this weight behind my leg. I'm in a box. So it is going to be a lift with my hips staying towards the floor the whole time. So again, it's going to be one leg all the way through. So the work will build up on the side where the leg is being lifted. Lovely, good. So again, I stay in my box. I don't roll around onto the other knee. Give yourself time to do the lift. Lovely, good. And get me that lift. Remember which leg you've done. I'm remembering it's my right leg. Lovely, good. Hands where are comfortable for you. So do try and keep them underneath your shoulders. Good, give me that lift. Feel it in that hamstring, feel it in that glute. But know that your hips are staying towards the floor. As they get tired, do not let your hips roll out to the side. Remember those headlights on both hips, facing downwards. Good. Get me that lift each time. Strong. Hamstrings and glutes, get me that lift. Good. You're inside 1 minute now. Inside 1 minute. Good job. That's it. Work it really hard. Get me that lift. Now in the last 30 seconds, which again is our last quarter of what we're working, I'm going to take my opposite hand off the floor just to work those last 30 seconds without support on my left hand. This is my right leg that's lifting up. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now if you want to, if you feel that's going to be good, and then you can do it, give it a go. My palm is facing upwards because I want my shoulders to stay level. I don't want to turn my body at all on this other side. This work is building up even more now through the front, so I have to really keep that core work the whole time and get me that lift. Good work, well done. And up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm standing up for my 6s. Okay, I'm picking up my 6 weights. It's going to be a hammer curl. So here from the front, this is what it looks like. It's going to be 1 bicep curl, 1 lift, and then they're going to be alternates. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 bicep curl. Get me that lift. Come back down. Now on that lift, really feel that your abs are really pulled in. That rib cage does not come up on one side. Neither does the shoulder. I'm moving it away from the shoulder. Powering through the shoulder though. Lovely, good. Up and out. Lovely, good. I'm controlling it on the way up and on the way down. So it does feel like hard work, but it is alternates. So try and stick with it. And we've already done 40 seconds. We've got 1 minute 20 left. Good work. Up and get me that lift. Good, up. I'm keeping nice and strong for the middle. I'm not rushing it. I'm not throwing my back out to get that lift all the time. It has to be quite strong. Here, and get me that lift. Good, you have got 50 seconds left now. You've done the biggest part of the chunk. Lovely, good. Up, up. You're in your last quarter now, 30 seconds. You've done the hard part of the work. Up, lift. Good, up. Last few seconds now. Before we go back to that tricep, remember it? 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm putting that weight down. I'm coming back with my 1-4. So my mid to heavy weight. I've got a few seconds left, 9. Okay, so into that goblet lift here. Okay, so 1 up. Then I drop it down. Then I push up through my glutes. Now really feel that you get that squeeze on there. Do feel that those glutes are working for you. Drop it down. I'm keeping nice and straight in my back the whole time. Lovely, good. So drop it down, push the hips back into that sitting position, pushing them up. Lovely, good. And give me that lift. First quarter already done. This is going to tell. If it felt tired that first time, this is your second time around. Try and stick with the weight you did before unless you really feel you cannot finish it. Lovely, good. Or just do me a few lifts, but without the tricep lift. Good, you're coming down to your 1 minute marker. This is 2 quarters, 1/2 already done. Lovely, good. We are now in under 1 minute. Really starts to build up on those triceps now, but this is the last time you'll be doing this. I'm not leaning back. When I come up, I've got my glutes squeezed, so it's a good strong stance before I get that triceps doing the lift. Good, you have got 40 seconds left. You are doing great. Good job, well done. Drop, give me that lift. Stick with me if you can there on that tricep lift. Here we are in our last quarter. I know this is going to be really telling on the triceps. I can feel it. Lovely, good. Drop, lift, up, back down. You've got your last 15 seconds now. Good work. Remember, it's all about the glutes on the next one. Dropping down, last few. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. Good work. I'm going with that 5 weight. It's underneath my back leg, the other leg. I went with my right, now it's on my left. I'm here in my box. Okay, are we ready to go? I'm going to get that lift without anything else moving. So it's gluten hamstring, then gluten hamstring. Lovely, good. Get me that lift. Putting the arms wherever your hands, or putting the hands wherever you feel comfortable, but do make sure they stay underneath your shoulders. I'm staying in that box, then I'm concentrating on not rolling onto one knee. I'm keeping it nice and square the whole time. One quarter already done. You're doing great. Give me that lift. Good. Give me that lift each time. Give me that squeeze. Good. Lift. One more minute to go. On that last quarter, that last 30 seconds, I'm going to ask you if you want to lift the opposite arm off. I'm just going to give them that extra challenge on my core. Good, lovely, that lift. And I'm going to do it in that 30 seconds. I know it's when you're tired, but again, it will have an extra training effect. A little kicker at the end. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I take that arm off. I put my palm up, so I know my shoulders. I'm going to stay level. I'm squeezing on that glute. Lovely, good. I get that lift each time. Really squeeze. Hamstring keeping that heavy weight behind my knee. 15 seconds to go. Lovely, good. Up. Last few now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good work. I'm taking off that 5 and I'm collecting my 6s. The bicep curl and then the lift. My back nice and steady the whole time. Knees just a little bit soft, core definitely pulled in. Here we go. I do my bicep curl, I do my lift with my ribcage staying down and in, and then I control that back down again. Good, so your core has a lot of work for you to do here. And back down. Give me that lift. Drop. Control it. Try and stay with that heavy weight if you can. So your core is really going to get a good workout from this. Well done. Up. All the time. Everything else stays really nice and still. Just work through it. 1 minute 20 to go. Give me that lift. Lovely, good. You can feel that in the core. Good work. Up. Lovely, you have got 50 seconds left. Keep it structured, keep it strong. You're coming down into your last quarter now. You've done really, really well. That's it, good. Really get that training effect. Up. Again, I'm not moving everything else around to get it there, even though now it's quite tiring. Only 20 seconds left. Good work, well done. Coming down, stay with me now, up. Get me that lift. You're coming down to single figures. Here we go, 9. 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to get that lift. Good work, well done. We are moving on to our next circuit and our last circuit as well. I'm coming onto the floor, and this time it's the 3, 4s, 5s again. Now with this one, because it's the last one. It's only one time through. So when I do one side, I am going to have to do the other side. So I start off with a side bridge, and I will do it once, and then I'll do it once on the other side. So we've just got that 2 minutes, because it's just a 6-minute circuit on this last one. Okay, so I'm picking up my lighter weight. Now, you can decide to go heavier if you want to. I'm just suggesting lighter, but again, you can pick up maybe your 4 on this, because you know you're only going to do it 1 minute on each side. It's that lift, squeeze, down and down. And remember, that shoulder does not move about. I'm in a straight line the whole time. I do not roll back. After 1 minute, I'll tell you when, I'll give you the countdown. All we do is flip over to the other side, and then do it from the other side. Okay, are we ready to go? So again, fist here, flat hand, whatever works for you. Core pulled in, I'm nice and straight all the way through. Okay, here we go. I'm holding that weight. 3, 2, 1, I'm up, I'm down, up. Good, lovely. So I have gone with a slightly heavier weight, but you can go with your 3. See what you feel like. Remember, we're only doing this once. And because I've got 2 sides to do on this, I do have to swap over. And squeeze. But good, still a fair chunk of work for a minute, up and down. Lovely, good. Up. Lovely, good. I'm now counting you down from 15 seconds before we turn on the other side. You should be able to really feel that work underneath, as that's supporting me whilst I get that lift, and through that lower shoulder when I've got the lift up here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and well done. I'm just pausing that before we get onto the other side. Okay, quick shift through for me. Onto the other side. Do check that you are straight. Decide on what weight you want to use. And I'm here, and we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Give me that lift. I want you to get that whole minute of work on this other side. Lovely, good. Zip and hollow on. My back obviously is off the floor, but has to be supported by that underneath, those obliques in that support system. Lovely, good. Up. Lovely, good. Up. Up with that lift. You're now down in your teens. This is it, 15. I can feel that work rebuilding up underneath, because that's the thing that's pushing me up and holding me there each time, outside of my leg, on my oblique, through my rib cage underneath there. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. On this one, I'm staying with my 4, or go up a weight. Okay, so I'm in an incline. So in an incline, and I can move the weight like that there, or you can come up and you can move the weight whilst you're in a plank. Okay, so we all start off, here we go, in the incline. Now you can move the weight, or you can come up, and that's when you move the weight. I go back down into my incline. I'm not moving my weight in my incline, I'm going to use it in the bridge. And then I come down each time. Make sure that I'm nice and straight, and then I come back up again to move that weight over. So it's just moving over. I'm really testing my core here, and bring it back out again. That's it, good. Then get me that lift. Do not rush it, because you have to pace it. We're only doing it once. Lovely, good. Down. But it is 2 minutes of work. Lovely, good. I'm up, changing it over. Remember, you can be down here, changing it over, or you can come up into your plank first and then change it over, and then drop down into your incline. There is work to be done here as well, in that incline into plank. Lovely, good. Down. I've ended up doing one of each. Okay, down. Coming up, and then me getting the move. Drop down. Lovely, good. Coming up. So you could do one of each if you want to. Any combo will work. Lovely, good. Good news is we have only got 30 seconds left. I'm up. I'm in that plank. My feet are just outside of my hips. I've come up, ready to do that transferring of that weight over as well. Okay, lovely. Up, down, up, and across. Lovely, good. I can feel it in my shoulders, through my pecs, through my core. Good. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lovely, good. Then we go to our highest weight for our last 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back onto my back. Now, it's going to be my obliques. It's going to be the capital B, which is straight at the end, curl in, out straight, curl in. So imagine a capital B that you'll be moving with your knees. My hands are out at the side, so as I drop down, this time it's my left oblique, bringing my knees up from the right into the centre, and then I go the other way. Lovely, good. So we can stay with that heavy weight all the time. We're going in 5. Here's your last 2 minutes of work. Okay, hands are out, core's pulled in. I get the drop down. Now, I have to really protect my back by keeping my zip and hollow on the whole time, because I've twisted through the waist and my back is off the floor at this point. Shoulders stay on the floor all the time. Really work that core and bring it up. And squeeze it in. Lovely, good work, well done. Your last 2 minutes of work, we're going all the way through on that 2 minutes. Lovely, good. Of what we've now got 1 minute, 15 seconds left. That's it, lovely, good. A minute away from finishing, just over a minute away from finishing. Again, get a little bit of a squeeze on your inside thigh to keep that weight there all the time. Out to the side. I've got a slippery weight on today, not my weights that have got a little bit more grip on them. Okay, so concentrate on that and squeeze it in, keeping it all under control. You have now got 40 seconds left. We're just about there. Squeeze it in, using those obliques. My zip and hollow on the whole time. And then squeezing it in. Good, squeeze it in. Lovely. Time check. We are now in single figures. You have done so well. Good work. Bringing it in. This is it. Working through to the edge. Hear those beeps. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Stay where you are. We're going to have a little stretch out. I'm bringing you off that timer. Okay, good work. Well done. And we're going to have a full stretch out for me, please. I'm just changing it onto something a little bit slower. And here we go. Lovely, good. And we've got that big body stretch. Now that feels nice on my hip flexors too. So I'm just getting that full body stretch. Out with my toes, up with my hands. My rib cage is up and out. Everything's getting a stretch on that top half as well as in that lower half. My hip flexors, especially on that capital B that we've just done. Lovely, good. I'm just going to roll over onto one side and I'm going to do that front of thigh stretch. So again, I'm nice and straight and I've got my knees fairly together, and then I do my zip and my tip, so my hip is tipping forward. Lovely. As I roll onto my back, I've got my hamstring. Okay, so up over my hip and then very slowly pull it in. Just have your head rested, use your biceps to get that pull in. Good work, and then I'm going to come down. I'm going to do a classic glute stretch. Remember to flex your foot so your ankle doesn't roll. Flexing your foot and bringing that in, nice and strong. Good, I'm trying to keep that knee nice and open. and then I'm just going to pull that back leg in or push it, whichever works for you. Lovely, good. I'm just going to relax that off. I'm going to roll. Apologies for rolling away from you, but I'm here. I put my knees together, and then I've zipped and tipped. I will have front of thigh stretch. Lovely, good. So I come back onto my back. That becomes my hamstring stretch. So just slowly pulling that in. Again, just using your biceps. Feel that your elbows are not up and out. Shoulders are relaxed, they're down on the floor. It's just your biceps pulling that leg in. Lovely, good. Comes across. Reach through for that thigh. Flex the foot of that crossed over leg, just so you know your knee's going to stay out. And then you're pulling that other leg in. Lovely, good. As I take that leg off, I've still got hold of one leg. So come up to look at it, pull your abs in, leg goes down, you come up. And then I'm just going to roll forward, just stretching out my lower part of my back and my inside thigh. So my feet are together, facing each other, soles of the feet. And then I'm just going to drop forward on this. So just drop forward, pull yourself down, let your knees go out, feel you're getting that stretch out on that inner thigh, but also down the lower back. And possibly if you feel stiff on the back of the neck, you just got the weight of your head. Just bringing you forward there. Just holding that for me, just feel that you've just got that roll over the whole time. Lovely, good. Okay, lovely, I'm coming up. I'm coming over to my front. Lovely, good. And then over onto the front all the way. I'm just going to do just one of the cat-cow stretches up, underneath, then coming back down. And then back into just that normal pose there. Okay, lovely, good. And then tuck your toes under. Walk your hands back into that downward dog. Really feel that that stretch comes all the way down into the backs of the legs. Lovely, good. Bringing it back. Straight legs. Now you can bend them if you want to, but whichever one, keep your zip and hollow on. So I'm slowly coming up. All the way up to the top. Lovely, good. I'm just going to do that roll around to the hips, that little roll round. Lovely, good. Just pushing those hips back. Lovely, good. Around. And then that top half, give me that lift. Hips stay steady. Lovely, good. I'm going to drop forward. And then drop down. Now just interlock the fingers or just put one palm over the other and push your palms down into the floor. Give me that stretch in between the shoulder blades. Get that shoulder stretch off. Lovely, bend the knees. Come up. Just get those arms to go back. Just nice and loose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just give it a little shake out. Very well done. That's 2 minutes of work each time, each cycle. Really good work. So I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Remember, leave any comments that you want to, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.